of the Franke Center for the Arts in Marshall, Jacob Gates. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, welcome back.
Good, thanks for having me.
So it's been a busy season. You've got a pretty big schedule for 2023.
Yeah, it's been a busy one, and we have a very busy April. Pretty much every weekend in April we're working. So.
Really, even Easter?
We have something Saturday of Easter.
Yeah?
So yeah.
All right, well, let's look at some of the things you've got, and I know a lot of people love to make plans for Marshall and the Franke Center, particularly music fans.
Yeah, so we have coming up, April 15th is the Sweetwater Warblers, and they are a Michigan folk supergroup, part of our Michigan Stars series. That is May Erlewine, Rachel Davis, and Lindsay Liu. They're wonderful songwriters and performers, so there'll be beautiful harmonies. Anybody who's a fan of folk music will not want to miss that one.
Folk music.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess with a name like Sweetwater Warblers, yeah, that'd be folk.
Yeah.
Especially with the instruments they've got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you had these folks here before?
We have had May Erlewine at the Franke Center before, and she is excellent.
Nice.
So, and I think actually Lindsay Liu was there before my time also, but it's been a while.
All right, April 22nd, and the Mushmen start things off.
Yeah, so yeah, the Big Fat Meanies are a ska band out of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you haven't listened to any ska in a while, it's such fun music. I mean, rock and roll with the horns, and the vocalist really reminds me of Paramore. I mean, she's got a great voice, so we're really excited about that show. It's going to be really fun. And the Mushmen are a big ska band out of Kalamazoo, so yeah, it's going to be really a cool show.
All right. Well, it seems like those two audiences really are like separate, but I guess.
Well, we try to cater to everybody. I mean, we really try to have something for everybody to enjoy throughout our season. And then I should mention this weekend also the Michigan Music Video Awards. Kind of speaking of variety, because that's going to be another show with something for everybody.
Now, you were a big part of getting that thing going in Marshall.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a couple of years ago when we were just thinking about programming and what to do there. And when I was growing up, really, it was like after school, you would run home and want to see what the big music video premiere was on MTV. It was just a big thing, and I just thought it was such an interesting art form. Some of these music videos were so creative, and I was just thinking to myself, it seems like music videos are not as celebrated as much anymore. People watch them, but it's like on YouTube, on your phone, on this little screen. And we thought, well, what can we do? Because we have Wolf Tree Film Festival at the Franke Center. So we have, film community. We have obviously a lot of musicians involved in our concerts. And we thought, what a neat way to tie those two things together and really plug into the film community and the community of musicians in our state and celebrate both the filmmakers and the musical artists.
That's neat. So you'd run home and watch Carson Daly?
We used to run home and watch Carson Daly. We did, yeah.
Remember the big gong?
Yeah.
They're auctioning it off.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure what I saw that it was people could bid on it online. So
might need to get it at the Franke Center.
That'd
get
be
a
perfect.
Big gong. Yeah. So, but this show is really fun because we have live performances. We're going to have 4 bands performing live. We're going to have Lokella, Kate Rose, Josiah C. Baker, and Fabies. So really a variety of music from rock and roll to more folk, pop, and then the videos are going to be screened on the big screen, and then there'll be an awards component, even a red carpet component. We have lots of great Michigan artists there, so it's a great chance to maybe meet your favorite Michigan artist.
The second ever Michigan Music Video Awards.
Second one ever, yep.
And you've been to every one.
Every single one, yeah.
All right. So then April 15th is Sweetwater Warblers. When are the Big Fat Meanies?
And they are the 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, and then really wrapping up our season in May, we have our last youth theater show of the season, which is going to be Mamma Mia, and that is May 18th through the 21st.
Is that the youth?
That's the youth. That's our high schoolers. So we've got a very talented cast for that one.
Have they started work on it yet?
It's been cast, and they have started rehearsals, and that's one that it got even. Even beginning in COVID, we were talking about doing that show, so people kept being like, when is Mamma Mia happening? So the kids are very excited to be started on that.
Yeah, and our viewers are not going to get that song out of their head now, thanks to that.
A lot of those songs, those ABBA songs, like Yeah, they get in your head.
Yeah, they were. I think they were up for a Grammy this year for something.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they've
But
been
they
doing
didn't
some
win,
new
but
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's summer like? Are you planning any kind of shows for summer?
Sure, we do actually have one coming up. Tickets aren't quite on sale yet, but we're very excited about having Moxie Strings is going to come, and we're actually going to be doing a show honoring Tom Frank, who's, of course, the Frank Center is named after his family. One of the great supporters of the Frank Center who passed away this past year. So we really wanted to have a chance to honor him. So there is going to be a portion that's going to be at his home, which is called Oak Hill, beautiful big mansion in Marshall, historic home. So there'll be a sort of a cocktail hour up there with the music of 3 Pound Cut, and then people can come down the hill to the Frank Center and enjoy Moxie Strings, which is a wonderful band that sort of, I guess, Celtic fusion.
It's
band.
this.
Yeah.
This is the last year for Moxie Strings. They're wrapping up. There's no more after this year.
I guess this is your chance to come see them.
Yeah. Now, was Tom Frank's house on the Marshall Home Tour?
I'm sure it definitely has been, because years ago I did go through it. I don't know if it's on again or when it will be next.
Because I think I've gone through it, but this will be before COVID, because I don't think we've had the home tour.
Yeah, it is back. It was back last year.
Okay.
But if you can get out to that, it's worth it just to see it. I mean, gorgeous grounds right in the middle of Marshall there. Just very idyllic space and a beautiful historic home. So yeah, we're going to have hors d'oeuvres. People will be able to sip a cocktail out on the porch of the home, enjoy the grounds, listen to 3 Pound Cut, which is a band of Marshall musicians who are wonderful, very talented musicians. Some of them work for Northfield Mandolin, which is a world-class mandolin company located in Marshall too.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's going to be a really fun evening. Yeah.
All right. All you have to do is hop online to get your tickets.
Yes, the Frank with an E.org.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you got a busy month, so we'll let you get to it.
Got to get back to the
right.
to the grindstone.
Thanks, Jacob.
Yep, thank you.
Jacob Gates, the executive director of the Frank Center for the Arts in beautiful downtown Marshall. We've got more.